Hi crafty friends, Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today I'm creating a layout using the brand new ColorCast Designs subscription kit. Now from what I understand, this kit is really unique because Allison Davis's son, Drew Davis, actually helped create some of these title pieces. So that's pretty interesting. So here's a look at all the pieces that come in this month's subscription kit. We've got Tell Me About It, Snap a Pic, we've got Memories Made. Aren't these so pretty? I love all the unique colors this month. Then we have Everyday Moments, and then we have This Is Us, and it has a little heart. And then the last one here is The Best Time. So I will leave a link down below in the description box to the ColorCast Designs website if you're interested in subscribing to the kit. So I have chosen to use the one Tell Me About It. I love this one, and from what I understand, this is the Stampin' Up! Color Cajun Craze. It matches it perfectly. So these photos are of me and my friend Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald. She has a YouTube channel called Snips by Kelly. And recently I attended one of her paper crafting events. It was a friend's event, and she gifted me this page kit. Now she actually has a video on YouTube where she creates this layout using this page kit. Now I reimagined mine today because I'm adding some mixed media to mine and also this gorgeous acrylic title piece. So I'm adding some Shimmerz Paints to the background. I'm starting here on some white cardstock. Now this is from Scrapbook.com, and it's their mixed media cardstock, so it holds mixed media very well. Now I'm also on the Shimmerz Paints design team, so if you ever place an order on the Shimmerz Paints website, you can add my name, Melissa Minor, to the notes section of your order, and Shimmerz will send you a free paint. Now this color is called Rustic Charm, and it's a Twinklings, and you notice that I just added a little bit of water to activate it, and I'm actually spreading it and painting it on with a water brush here, and that just makes it a little bit easier. So I'm adding that to the layout, and this color, this Rustic Charm, it actually matches the color of the shirt that I'm wearing in the photos just perfectly, so that's why I wanted to bring it in. I'm also going to add a little bit more mixed media here. I'm pulling in a stencil from my stash, and this has a whole bunch of little hearts on it, and I'm using a Distress Oxide ink in the color Mustard Seed. So I'm going to add this in 3 areas around the page. So I've got that upper left, the bottom, and then over here on the right. So I like the way that looks. Now I can't take credit for the design of this layout because, like I said, Kelly had pre-designed this layout, pre-cut everything. This was a page kit. So I am putting it together pretty closely to how she designed it. I do make a few changes, and that was only because I couldn't exactly remember how it went. So I have to tell you that it was so fun meeting Kelly in person. I had been a huge fan of hers from social media, and I had reached out to her and we became friends. She helped me start my YouTube channel. She gave me some tips and tricks and pointers. So she's really been a great mentor, and along the way, a great friend. And so I really admire the work that she does with Stampin' Up! She has a huge team, and she's so very creative. So if you haven't checked her out, I will leave her YouTube channel linked down below, as well as a link to the video where she put together this layout, so you can kind of see what changes that she made. Now, one of the things that she did in her layout in her video is she made this hidden journaling piece. And so that's what I did on the back of this Polaroid here, is I added some foam strips, and that allows my little hidden journaling piece to move up and down. So all of these pieces were pre-cut. I believe this is the Stampin' Up! Boho Vibes collection, and it was just perfect for this event. This event was her Boho Vibes retreat, and so I just thought it was so cute, the little photo opportunity places that she had at the event. So she had lots of cute little props. So Dale went with me, and we had a good time. And it was so fun meeting her in person. And, you know, he's seen her on TV and heard me talk about her. So he was excited to meet her as well. One of the things that I enjoyed most about her event was seeing her layouts in person. So when you see someone create a layout on YouTube, it looks so different in person. It's like elevated and it's like so pretty. I don't know how to explain it. I was just blown away at how gorgeous the layouts were in person versus watching them on TV. So the next time that you see one of your friends' layouts, if you see them on YouTube or something, take a look at them in person. It's totally different. It's crazy. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put the title, and originally I had thought I wanted to put it down here below my photos, but as I'm creating, I kind of start to think that maybe I want to put it on that darker blue paper. You'll have to leave me a comment down below and let me know, do you like it better on the blue or do you like it better where I'm placing it? Since I had pre-decided where this was going to go, I decided to place it at the bottom in the mixed media portion that kind of fills that up. I almost forgot that Kelly had given me some paper pieces here, and these were supposed to go behind that photo, so I'm trying to lift things up and get them where they belong. And then I actually forget to put that blue square over there. I couldn't remember where it went, so I didn't have it on my layout. So I really wish I would have remembered to do that, but I've already got my hidden journaling spot down, so this is going to have to do. Like I said, Kelly is so very creative, and I love the idea of elevating a regular page kit. So maybe you've purchased one in the past from someone or a company, and you want to elevate it. So ways you can do that is you can add mixed media like I have done today, and also add an acrylic title piece. And I think it just really changes it so much. And so I will definitely be looking through my layouts to see if there's any other page kits that I have. I used to have a bunch from Close to My Heart, and now I'm thinking, wow, maybe I can go through some of my stash and put some of those together and use my ColorCast design subscription kit and add some of these titles to the layouts. And I just think they would look so pretty. So that's an idea for you if you haven't thought of that. So I'm going to finish putting this layout together here quickly. All of these pieces, like I said, were pre-cut for me, so I didn't have to spend hardly any time creating today's layout. Now, I didn't have the stamp set that Kelly had in her video, but I do have this one. This is from Scrapbook.com, and it's called Smiles and Wishes. And I thought it would be cute to stamp a little smiley face on this circle. So I pulled out one that has little heart eyes, and I thought that that matched my mixed media, my stenciling pretty well. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my layout. So I will get that done. And then this layout is almost completed. Now she did include some gems also, so I will add those to finish up the layouts. And then my journaling, so I will use a clear Avery label and go into my printer or my MacBook and choose just like a Word document or a Pages document, and size it to the same size as my little pull-out journaling spot here. And then I will stick that sticker right on this white piece, so when I pull it out, all my journaling will be typed and on there. So I just love the idea of the hidden journaling, especially since I have a lot to say on this layout. You know, with us never meeting in person, I was so excited to meet her. In fact, I drove it was about 2 hours. We drove to St. Louis, Missouri, and I think it was Dale's birthday. I want to say it was Dale's birthday because we went out for lunch, and then his birthday happened to fall on the same day as this event, and I knew that I really, really wanted to go to this. So I really appreciate Dale taking the time on his birthday to allow me to go to this. And he went with me. So that was lots of fun too. He actually took these photos. So he's always a good sport when it comes to my scrapbooking. So I have a few extra pieces left. I couldn't remember exactly where she put these, but that's okay. I can save these and maybe use these on another project. Here's the little gems that I'm bringing in, and Stampin' Up! Has some really, really pretty gems. So I'm adding these around the page. I get most of these down, and then I find a couple blue ones in my stack and sort tray here, so I'm going to add those in just a moment as well. I decided I wanted to add this little tab just to be like more of a resting place for my little embellishment down there. Oops, and I pulled a little piece out, so I will glue that back down and then add this little pull tab over here just as more like a spot for my embellishments. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Be sure to check out the description box for a link to the ColorCast Designs website, as well as a link to my friend Kelly's video and her website. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!